that's when you started impersonating Elvis.
Yeah. And I would have won first place, too, if it wasn't for this one fella.
Zelvis.
Yeah, Zelvis. That was his real name, believe it or not.
A name like that is child abuse. His parents are lucky they never came across my desk.
Okay, I know I said I would just sit quiet, but you haven't asked him one question about parenting.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
Well, ask him about jail, or why he's been gone for the past 15 years. Ask him about the sheriff's daughter.
Billy Ray Cyrus returns to network television in Still the King about a down-and-out Elvis impersonator who's on the run from the law, who also impersonates a preacher at a local church. And joining me right now is Billy Ray Cyrus and his beautiful co-star, Joey Lauren Adams. Hi, guys. Greetings from Las Vegas.
Good morning,
Hey,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Okay, Billy Ray, Vernon Brown Mule. He's the second best Elvis impersonator. How come he didn't win first place? What happened?
Well, you know, and he's only second best in all of Laughlin, Nevada. He didn't even make it to Vegas. Wayne Newton, who I got to say hi to, all the Newton family and the clan out there, we appreciate you guys. Wayne comes on the show, and he plays my Uncle Wayne. And him and Elvis were good friends, you know, and some of the things that Wayne brings to the show, along with his wonderful spirit and his charisma and this role he plays, is hilarious. But he also gave me some pointers on the Elvis walk, a couple Elvis moves, and he's a great part of the show.
Billy Ray, you also impersonate a preacher during the show. I don't know, that sounds kind of blasphemous. You going to go to hell for that?
I pray for forgiveness every day, so I really do. And I kind of walked that line of like, okay, am I? And I said, you know what? Two things. One, God has a great sense of humor, and that's a good thing. And then also, it is a moment of, in this world, finding a platform to then go in real life and talk about hope and faith and love and believing in your dreams. That's more what the real story of Billy Ray Cyrus is about. But you still have, I wanted to entertain and make people laugh and reinvent from anywhere that I'd been before. And this character in this show allows me to do that.
Now, Joey, your character reconnects with Vernon many, many years later because they had a child together. She was a porta potty baby? What exactly is that?
At the state fair, the porta potties, after a beef sundae and a couple of cocktails. But it was interesting to play because there was no history really, like how much of the night both of them remember. Actually, that's what the episode, they're both remembering it differently. But then, now Billy Ray shows up and getting to play that without there being an established history was very freeing and, allowed us to really collaborate and kind of go off what was happening.
So Billy Ray, Still the King, is loaded with guest stars, so many cameos, including Eric Estrada. You got a little fist fight going with him. Did any loose punches in that scene?
We did rehearse it. He's a great man, great actor, very kind spirit to everyone on the crew, all the fans coming around and asking for autographs. And yeah, I got punched by Punch. And I can honestly say I got punched by Punch. And man, he's in such good shape, and his delivery, like, you could tell he's thrown some punches. And but it was just all fun. Gosh, man, he was just so in that moment of scene. I don't know how much of that you've seen, but we wanted to make it like a real fight, and he brought it. It was a lot of fun.
Now, Billy Ray, you're more than the star of Still the King. You're also a writer, a producer. So did CMT give you all kinds of creative license and a lot more freedom by being in creative control?
It started as, really a passion project that I just loved. I thought the idea and the funness that we could have, our goal is to make people laugh and to be in a spot where our partners with CMT was, their attitude was no rules, no limits, no preconceived notions, just make your art and make people laugh. And those were great guidelines to go by.
Hey, as a Las Vegas native and Elvis fan fanatic, we hold Elvis to high regards here in Las Vegas. I'm glad you gave him the proper respect in your new show, Still the King.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And I did approach it with respect for Elvis, knowing that, again, being second best in all of Laughlin, off the bat that, okay, I'm not trying to do this like, in that I wanted to make people that loved Elvis and Elvis himself, I wanted to make them laugh, and Wayne and several members of Elvis's family have told me Elvis would love the show of the approach and the way we do, kind of pay respect to Elvis.
Joey, I have to mention real quick, Dazed and Confused is one of my all-time favorite movies. It was my childhood in the 70s. I love that film. Thank you so much for making it because it is the best.
Oh, thank you. Well, this show felt very much like making that. It was like Dazed and Confused. It's very much a collaboration, and I think you recognize, the characters as people in your own life.
All right, guys, good luck with Still the King, and when you're not busy, come visit us in Las Vegas.
Be honored
love
to.
Las Vegas.
We'll see you soon. We're coming up to see Uncle Wayne's show, so maybe we can all rendezvous there.
Thanks, guys, and good luck with the show.
Thank
you, sir.
And you can catch Still the King on CMT, premiering on June 12th. After you're done watching the show, why don't you surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.